Is there an update on Shayok?
Game time decision. I just talked to Vic. He tried to do a little workout this morning. He won't practice today, and so game time decision. That's all I can really tell you on that. You know, obviously it's senior day, senior day, senior night, senior day. But so you'd love him to be able to play. Obviously we got to be smart about it too, and he's got to be smart about it with things that we have down the road with the Big 12 tournament, the NCAA tournament. But this is basically 5 minutes ago. You know, he finished working out, and so it's going to be a game time decision. They're still going to work at it and see what they can do.
Is it primarily a pain thing?
Yeah, it's a pain thing right now, to where I think in another couple of days, I think that'll all be gone because the pain's subsided a bunch, but there's still some there after working out.
Would you do the senior walk-on treatment where he starts and comes right off, or if he's not going to play, he's not going to play?
You know what? No, I don't think I'd do that, just because I just don't want to put them. You're going to play a couple possessions because you're probably not going to burn a timeout. But it's a good thought, you know, from a standpoint. But the way we do senior day here, he's going to have an opportunity to engage with the crowd afterwards. But obviously, that is a good thought. I didn't think about that.
That's what I'm here for.
You know, but I still won't, just because of the flow of the game and for a lot of different things, and because we do senior day to where they speak to the fans afterwards, he'll get a chance to thank them and embrace them.
What's the temperature in the locker room like right now?
Man, I think so. I think it's good. Obviously, we didn't represent our program in this school the right way the other night, whether it's guys arguing or carrying on, but more so in just in the way we played, not making shots, missing shots, and just from a focus and an effort standpoint. But you know, that's what. And so, but I met with everybody on the team yesterday for anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. You know, spent most of my day meeting with those guys, and you know, I think we're obviously, you're not going to say you're in a good place. You got to kind of like, you know, figure it out, heal a little bit, and then start your pathway back. I hope after yesterday that we are on that back to that uphill climb. Does that mean you win? I don't know, but like I talked to those guys about, it's about let's just play the right way. You know, I watched Texas Tech game last night in preparation for tomorrow, and I don't know how many of y'all have went where you watched that game. That team is a good team, really good. We got to get back to that.
I mean,
we're 13th in the country 3 weeks ago.
What happened?
And now we're, you still got to think, hey, you're 20-10, and you know, like I looked at Lenardi today, they got you as a 5 seed, so that's not too bad there. But man, I don't know. You know, obviously, if I knew, I would have tried to cut it a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Number one, I think it starts on the defensive end. You know, we went and watched the staff and I today, every single 3 we've given up in this 1 and 4 stretch, really 2 and 5 stretch, because we showed the 5th game too. And it's more about effort and focus and not helping off the ball side corner, and you know, get better closeouts and contests, and just attention to detail things that we've got to be better in. And so our ball movement's not as good. Like Texas Tech, I mean, we're about to show good offense. Like, that thing was flying around there. I mean, it was really good. And, you know, why? I mean, I could give you 5 or 6 things that I think, you know, like we talked about the other night. I don't have the exact answer. We all have to work at getting it better and change it. That's 1 through 13. It's not one individual guy. It's not one X and O thing. It's just collectively we got to be better. But I really, truly think it starts on the defensive end. Our effort on the defensive end has not been very good. That's where our numbers have really drastically dropped. We got to compete better on the defensive end. We got to be bought in more so on the defensive end of trusting one another and defending the right way as a team. And if we do that, then obviously we play in transition more and share the ball better, you know, and don't get stagnant in the half court. But I don't have a magic answer. You know, you could, like I said, pinpoint 5, 6, 7 things, but everything plays a part. But we just gotta, you know, it's like it's really a new season once you go to the Big 12, and then it's another new season, and so we're wrapping up basically phase 2, the regular season, and this is obviously a huge game for us tomorrow. A, senior day. B, we need to play better. But C, it's a huge quality win for us that could, you know, help you when you look at seed lines and different things.
fair? I mean, it's
Yeah,
not like you're not playing the ball screen right or make shots.
Yeah, I think it's all. I think we just got to get away at it, get ourselves out of each other's way a little bit. I mean, that's it. I mean, I went and watched. You know, I'm not sitting here. I'm not John Wooden by any means, but I went and watched millions of tape and, you know, is it ball screen coverage? Is it transition deep? It's just it's focus and effort and togetherness, and we've just got to get that back because we had it at the highest level. I mean, everybody saw that, and we had it 3 weeks ago. And that's what the toughest part of coaching is trying to figure out what happened and how to fix it when it's not something where you look at it, it's black and white. This is the issue. But I do believe, talking to these guys yesterday and them talking amongst themselves, obviously, or, you know, around the facility, that they want to change it, you know, because they need to change it for themselves, you know, for them, so they can experience some really special things this month.